My name is Daniel Arsham. I am a visual artist and designer, and we are here in my studio in Queens, New York. I have always been fascinated with the idea of a chair. It's one of the design objects that is so connected to us physically, as opposed to a lot of the areas in which I work, in sculpture or in painting or other forms of creative possibility. Its intention is very exact and specific. So I've been going to Salone for probably over a decade, and sometimes just as a viewer, and other times showcasing work, particularly for the collective Snarchitecture design studio that I have. The concept of this project for Salone was to bring together a group of people who may not have otherwise designed a chair before. Creators in multiple different fields from many different backgrounds, and showcase this idea that all of these things are actually just a chair to sit in, but they can take so many different forms and meanings. It's kind of been a beautiful experience in that way. A chair can contain so many ideas and materials and concepts within it, but in the end of the day, its purpose is for sitting. And so I like the combination of this functionality and the artistry within the chair. The work that I've created for the project at Salone is based on actually a USM designed console. That's the main function is around storage. It'd be like a bookshelf or something that you'd have in your house that you'd use to keep clothing or something like that. And through a transformation within it, I've created basically a seat around it. So what I wanted was something that looked like a unit that you might have at your house, where you'd have books set inside of it. There's some planters within it. This might be a magazine rack. There's some drawers at the end of it. And then within this form, I created a scenario where it looks like a sheet, a white sheet has been draped over this, but it's kind of flowing across it, and it's frozen in that moment, right? So it's fixed. I think in this context, I've brought together a group of designers who are familiar primarily in fashion space, fashion and footwear, into this universe of chair design, functional chair design. I think there's potential to also link with other communities, painters, sculptors, filmmakers, whoever I can gather from my circle, and give them the opportunity to kind of step outside of their own familiarity and work in another vehicle. I don't know where that's going to go, but we'll see.